Kiko.
And I'm Mia.
And we're going to be showing you
the amazing 7-layer density column.
The purpose of this experiment is to find out whether 7 different liquids will be able to layer on top of each other and find out why this occurs.
We believe that since the densities are lower as they go up, the liquids will be able to layer with little mixing.
You will need 4 tablespoons of honey, 4 tablespoons of corn syrup, sticky, 4 tablespoons of Sunlight dish soap, 4 tablespoons of water, 4 tablespoons of vegetable oil,
and you'll need 4 tablespoons of rubbing alcohol, and finally 4 tablespoons of fondue fuel. You'll also need 1 tall cup and 1 tablespoon, 7 small cups here to pour the liquids into before pouring them into the tall cup, and you will need 3 bottles of food coloring. And
different
finally,
colors.
1 flat clear surface.
Okay, so first, clear space on the flat surface. Second, lay out all the liquids in front of you. Third, in order, pour the liquids into the 7 small cups. The order starts with honey. So 4 tablespoons of honey.
1, 2, 3, and 4.
Make sure you get everything, because
yeah, you don't want to waste any. Okay, then with the next cup, 4 tablespoons of
corn syrup.
syrup.
Well, we want to make sure to clean the spoons so the other liquids don't get mixed up with the... Okay, here.
Okay,
So 4 tablespoons of that.
1, 2, 3,
4.
And try not to get it all over the table.
Yes, like we're doing it. That's
Okay,
fine.
next we want to do the dish soap.
Dish soap. 1 second. Let's just make sure we clean this super well. Gotta open it first. 1,
2, 3, 4.
Okay, next.
We have the water. So with the water, you have to be careful because
Water is very fast and
it pours out really quickly. So you don't want to make a mess.
1,
But it's okay if you do.
2,
3, oops, 4. All right.
Okay.
Then we use the rubbing alcohol.
Okay.
Oh no, the vegetable oil. Sorry.
Yes. After that, we have the vegetable oil. So again, 4 spoons.
This also comes out
Really quickly, because
The density is lower, so it moves a lot faster than when it's thick and heavy.
4.
Now we have the rubbing alcohol.
Oh gosh.
Oh, that was the water, wasn't it? Okay, that's fine. We can just put another 2 tablespoons in. again. Right, so 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Okay then.
So after the rubbing alcohol, we're going to do the blue flame fondue fuel. So again, make sure that there's not much mess. I'll do this one because this one is very flammable.
So, and this one's very liquidy. 1, 2, 3, 4. There.
And we just need a bit more water because I spilled a bit. Alright, we should tip it back in to make sure that we have the exact measures. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, now take the tall cup. Oh wait, no, not yet. First we have to take the food coloring.
So first we're going to line all these up. Okay, so we're going to add 3 drops of the red food coloring into the water.
Right.
Water. Water.
So make sure you only use 3 drops.
That's not water.
This is the water.
And this is the water. That's the water, that's the water. Okay, that's the water.
1.
What? 2, 3. Make sure you mix it well with the spoon. The spoon fits in the cup. Make sure it fits in the cup. Next, we'll add 3 drops of the blue food coloring into the corn syrup, which is that one. 3 drops.
1,
2, 3. Let's get 3. Mix that in. Which is very hard to mix, but you have to mix it.
Right. So,
Mix it well.
now also we're going to do green food coloring into the rubbing alcohol.
Okay, rubbing alcohol.
One, two, three. And
3.
yeah, there we go.
Make sure to rub that off on the paper towel we have there.
All right.
Alrighty then. We're ready to pour it in.
All right. So,
First, let's start. You have to start with the
honey,
So make
So
sure to pour it very
extra slowly,
very
and make
slowly.
sure that it doesn't touch the sides of the cup because then it's going to interfere with the other liquid.
So it's okay if you do get it on the side of the cup, but just try
as
not
hard
to.
as you can not to, and pour it as slowly as possible.
Honey goes slowly on its own, so it's usually fine. But when the water is quite hard. Okay. That's very good.
All right. So now we're going to do the corn syrup, which is dark blue since we've made the food coloring in it. So we'll be able to see a distinct change.
So try to get in the middle.
Pour as slowly as I can. So as you can see, there's already a layer forming
With the honey on the bottom and the
corn syrup on top.
You can see the difference between the 2 different liquids.
Make sure to get it all out. Alright, so next we have the dish soap, which is
This.
right there.
So, we're going to have to go slowly again.
Okay, turn here. So there's another layer.
Of the dish soap.
So right now we're at 3 layers.
3 layers. And now this is the hard part, which is the
When
water.
it starts getting to a much lower density, it comes out a lot faster and mixes more because it's just a lot easier to mix.
So now we have to put the water in, which is going to be
The red.
pretty hard because
It
water and dish soap
makes
a lot of
bubbles. So we have to do it really slowly, and it's hard because water comes out fast. But you can still see there is a layer.
Okay. See, you can see the honey,
Then the corn syrup, then the dish soap,
then the water.
It's actually the best we've done it, so.
Turning out pretty well.
Then, after the water, we have vegetable oil, which is the yellow one.
Yes. So we're going to want to do this,
Also really slowly.
which is probably going to be quite hard. But
So we can see from the top that since it's oil, it makes a lot of rainbow color. But we still have another layer, as you can see. So now we're going on to the rubbing alcohol, which is green.
with the food color,
So we're going to try and do this slowly too.
but it's quite hard.
Okay, so you have to wait a little bit, but there is still a layer.
Just a very small layer.
Okay. So now we have finally the Blue Flame Fondue Fuel. It's the one you have to be extra careful with. Whoops. Alright, so since we mixed the colors, although you can't see it very well,
Since the colors are quite dark,
you can still see that there are 7 different layers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the
you
sort
can
of bubbly one is the rubbing alcohol. 6 and 7.
It's very hard to see because it's dark color.
colors.
But if you look closely, you can see the different layers.
Alright, so from this experiment, we hope you can see that because of different densities, liquids are able to layer on top of each other without mixing. And we know from background knowledge about this because of the oil spill in Mexico. And we know that when oil is on water, it floats above because it has a much lower density than water. So when we were getting to background research, we went onto a site by Steve Spangler, and he showed us
what the density levels are. So honey is 1.42, corn syrup is 1.33, and sunlight dish soap is 1.06.
water is 1.0, so it's getting lower still. Then vegetable oil is 0.92. And then Blue Flame Fondue Fuel is 0.80. And then rubbing alcohol is 0.79. So as the list gets on, it gets lower and lower and lower because the density is getting lower. So that just about concludes our experiment today. And we hope that you've learned one new thing from it. Maybe not to be messy. Thank you for watching. And
Our 7-layer density column.